And a wonderful Tuesday to you. Mike here, The Fresh Rinse. I'm on location in Hamilton, Ohio to wash this old two-story gambrel style house. Shouldn't take me long, hour or so. Before we continue, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell tab if you'd like to be alerted for future videos and show you a few things on this home. In particular, how to wash a porch that has a covered or a covered wooden port. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Lord have mercy. I should just go home. All right, let's try that again. I'm going to show you how I wash a porch that has a wooden roof. Jeepers, why is that so difficult to say? So obviously, SH has a tendency to stain this type of wood, and this wood is in great condition. So the first thing I do is heavily rinse this area with straight water. All right. I would encourage you to keep a squeegee on your truck. Look at this. It's already, look at that. No SH even needed. You know what? Let's wash this without SH. And that way we don't have to worry about the ceiling. All right, so it is dirty enough that I'm going to have to use a little SH on this. So having rinsed the ceiling very well and this woodwork here, I'm just going to lightly apply solution to this area. Just going to give it a nice light application. And then very quickly, I'm going to turn on my rinse and begin to rinse off the SH. Okay, so now it's just straight water. And I don't see any discoloration whatsoever. Looking good, looking good, looking real good. Okay, so this nice lady found me on Google. And this is really Brian Lucas's territory. Brian Lucas is my good buddy here local who owns Soft Wash Pros out of Hamilton, Ohio. That's where we are at. And this was really his territory. It's about 45 degrees with almost no wind, and it feels phenomenal. Perfect day for washing. I can remember when I thought that if it were 50 degrees, at the least, I would not be even thinking about going out and washing. But it was 35 the other day, washing with no problem. Just got to do it, man. You just got to do it. Hey, real quick shout out to our buddy Barry Little. I was watching one of his videos, I think his latest video, on the way here. I was listening on the drive, and he mentioned that he had yet another family member pass away over the weekend. I believe the funeral is tomorrow, Wednesday. So Barry, we love you, buddy. Praying for you and your family. You guys have lost a lot of people over the last year, 2 years, and you're in our thoughts and prayers, buddy. All right, we will find ourselves on the back porch, and we are in the same situation as we were before with this stained ceiling. It is going to require some SH. So I want to, once again, just pour on some water here, get this nice and wet. Having given it a heavy rinse, I can now Flow Pro it to soap and pour some soap on here. Shouldn't have any problems. All right, I should say this real quickly. This is not intended to be a teaching channel. I think by default it turns into that and people learn things, and that's great. But what I just showed you on cleaning the stained porch area roof thingy is not intended to be the way to do it. That's just how I do it. It works for me. If it works for you, great. If not, that's okay too. But I have to say that because I don't want someone coming back to me saying, hey, I tried your method. I winterized my rig the way you did. My pump burst. I washed a roof or ceiling the way that you washed it, and I stained the ceiling or the door. Well, yeah, I'm just journaling my wash experience. And if you can gain something from that, great. If not, and I know that my glasses are filthy. Look at that. Filthy, I tell you. All right, I want to show you something super quick here. You saw this porch area at the intro of the video. You saw how bad that it was, and it was coming clean with just water. I did apply SH, let it dwell, and then rinsed it. And by all accounts, it looks just fine. I mean, I really believe the homeowner would be happy with this. But I went to the truck, I picked up my 1 gallon sprayer. I have about a 50-50 mix of water and aluminum brightener. I stopped on the way at Napa, picked up 1 gallon. And I did that because these old homes have a tendency on these porches to create a vortex, and dirt just swirls around and then fall out from the local factories and so forth. And it turns it yellow, this dingy brown. And so real quick pro tip, if you're going to do this, first of all, make sure that there's 0 SH, sodium hypochlorite, in your jug. And then please rinse make sure that you've rinsed all of the SH off of the wall, this porch area, because it'll take your breath, and it's darn dangerous. So if I'm teaching anything, that's it. Be safe. But we want to let this dwell for about a minute and come back and do a heavy rinse. All right, we've let that dwell for about a minute, and I'm going to rinse with the M5 Twist. And real quick, notice the ceiling, no change in color whatsoever. All right, here we go. Let me adjust this. All right, here we go. Notice the difference. See there? So aluminum brightener. It is, I get it at Napa Auto Parts. Okay, here's another little something that the aluminum brightener, i.e. hydrofluoric acid, works well for. You know these stains that just kind of collect on the side of an older house? Watch this. We'll put this on here, and almost before our eyes, it will begin to disappear. So I'm going to let that sit for just a minute. I'm going to rinse the rest of this side of this house, and we'll come back and look at this. All right, I have rinsed this side. You know, take about a minute, and this is all but completely gone. You can see where it develops out of those weep holes. So the way that I rinse a house when it has weep holes and debris coming out, I just rinse from a distance, more of a mist. Tends to help. All right, there you go. All right, we are home, winterized, and done for today. I want to say something very, very quickly, and I hope you'll just hang out with me for just a minute while I touch on this little slightly sensitive subject. It's probably not nearly as sensitive as I make it out to be, but I came on YouTube, I don't know, a year and a half ago to make these videos and really just kind of journal my progress and do something enjoyable out there while I'm washing, and in the process make a ton of friends. And I'm super, super grateful for the relationships that I have built, that the Lord has blessed me with over the last year and a half. That being said, from time to time I will make this little subtle announcement that I choose not to take phone calls from viewers, and it's not because I don't want to, because I love people, and I really want the relationships that I've made, and I'm grateful. But generally speaking, I wash all day, can't talk while I'm washing, and then I come home and I want to spend time with the family, and so again, it's probably not as sensitive as I make it out to be, but I just don't want to ever hurt anybody's feelings. So I throw this out there because sometimes people will call and leave a message and say, hey, Mike, give me a call when you can. And gosh, I know it only takes a few minutes. And so, but I get so many calls. You know, if you've got this many friends, you just got to be grateful. You know, if you're not humbled, if you get this many calls and you have this many friends and you're not humbled, then we're a blessed people, aren't we? So just know that it's nothing personal if I don't return your phone call. But if you'll text me, if you've got questions and I feel like in some way that I can answer them, then, you know, texting allows me a little more time maybe to have some thought behind what I want to say. And it also allows a little more convenience on my end. So, hey, I love you guys. I'm super grateful. Again, be sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell tab if you would like to be alerted to future videos that are of this sort. Mike, The Fresh Rinse, and I'm out.